Hello, students. Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So, dear students, allow me take this opportunity once again to take you through an area again in writing, and that is the use of transitional words that show consequences, causes, and effect. So, talking about use of transitional words and phrases, in the previous videos, we were able to look at the use of transitional words and phrases that give addition or that show addition, and there is also a video where we looked at use of transitional words and phrases that express contrast. So in this session, allow me take you through some of the words that we can use in sentences to show consequences, causes, and effect. So just as a reminder, dear students, remember that transitions are words or phrases that specify a relationship between sentences and between paragraphs. And another thing is that they help direct the reader from one idea to another. So transitions are often referred to as connectors because they show connection in sentences. So the idea is that when we use them to join two different ideas in a sentence, then they are acting as connectors, simply because they join uh, or show the connection between the two ideas in the sentence. So transitional words that show consequences and effect. Some transitional phrases can be used or are used to show the reason something happened. They indicate consequences or cause and effect. So to specify consequences, cause and effect, some of the transitional words that we can use are accordingly, as a result, because, consequently, for this reason, hence, if, then, since, there is a so, then, therefore, thereupon. We also have thus, to this end, etc., etc. So those are some of the words that are most commonly used to specify consequence, cause, and effect. So as we always do, we must look at examples in sentences, that is using some of the examples that we have listed above. So how about we start by the first one, that is the first word, which is for this or that reason. So for this or for that reason is also a phrase that is commonly used to specify consequence. So an example in sentence is here: the students feared it would rain heavily. For that reason, comma, they went home early. So the reason why the students went home early is because they feared that it would rain heavily. So for that reason, in the sentence, has been used to uh, to show the cause. So another example is consequently. So consequently, the example in the sentence is: grandfather has sustained a broken back while working in the mines. Consequently, he spent the rest of his life in a wheelchair. So again, this tells us the reason why something happened. So the reason why the grandfather spent the rest of his life in a wheelchair is because he sustained a broken back while working in the mines. So another example that we have is as a result, as a result. So the sentence that we have to help us understand that or to illustrate that is: a lot of people have lost their lives on road accidents. A lot of people have lost their lives in road accidents. I think it should be in road accidents. So as a result, the population of the country has dropped. As a result, the population of the country has dropped. So again, this gives another reason why the population has dropped. So if you are asked, to state the reason why the population of the country has dropped, then you will answer by saying that the population of the country has dropped because a lot of people have lost their lives in road accidents. So in that case, as a result, has also been used to specify cause and effect. So the next one that I've been using a lot, throughout the session is so. This is also used to specify consequence, cost, and effect. So an example in sentence that we have is the leaders let down their electorates, so they were voted out. The leaders let down their electorates, so they were voted out. So the reason why the leaders were voted out is because they did not, perform. They did not do what was expected of them by their electorate. Another word is accordingly. In the sentence we have, there were no breach of the rules. Accordingly, there will be no disciplinary injury. There were no breach of the rules. Accordingly, there will be no disciplinary injury. So again, accordingly has been used to specify consequence, cause, and effect. Then there is also this other one that is most commonly used, uh, and it is because. So an example that we have in sentence is they were punished because they were late. They were punished because they were late. So to mean that probably if they arrived early, then they uh, they would have survived or escaped the punishment. So the next one is thus. So an example that we have in sentence, again to explain this or to help us understand this word, is he knocked out the famous boxer. He knocked out the famous boxer, thus becoming champion. He knocked out the famous boxer, thus becoming a champion. So what made him become a champion is the fact that he was able to knock out the famous boxer. So the person being talked about in that sentence was able to knock out a boxer who is famous and maybe feared by many. Dear lovely ones, that marks the end of the session. Thank you for watching till the end, and remember to always keep it easy, Limu. Until next time, bye. I'm your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo.